Welcome back, everybody. Let's see what we're working on. It's a 1956 Chevy Apache, and right there is your brake master cylinder. So you have a line there, it's 7/16, and back there is a 3/8, I believe. Take those two off. We're gonna replace this bad boy. So there, up there, is a 1/2 inch. Sorry for the hand. It's one of these guys, and it's held on by a 1/2 inch bolt. You're gonna pull that guy off. That's a 9/16, and those are 5/8, I believe. These actually hold it on there, and this lever goes to your brake pedal through a series of fun gadgets. So we're gonna go ahead and finish pulling it out, but pull these out, and then this goes to your push rod on your master cylinder. So just tap that guy out, because it attaches to this, which will stay in the truck. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these bolts back out, or all the way out, and tap that guy in, and we'll be back. Okay, here's the new brake master cylinder. This is what it looks like. Sorry, cat. So you want to bench bleed this just like you would any other one. Fill it up through the top and bleed it. You'll need to take this fitting off because this needs to go on the other one, and we're gonna have to get that knocked out. Focus their phone. Get that knocked out, and we need to pull this as well. So I'm gonna try to tap on that and tap on that and see what we get. Okay, so I got the bottom one tapped out. The top one is going to cause me problems, so I'm going to try to shove some grease in it and see if I can get it to pop. Okay, I'm going to take this off, those two bolts, and take that the rest of the way out. That. I'm gonna go get a wrench for that. I think that just kind of sits in a ball, so I'm gonna try to pull this down because I can't get that guy out. So plan B. Hey, I was wrong. Right there, 3/4 inch bolt that holds that. I'm gonna call it a lever under there, so you can see it right there. I took that off. Now I'm going to get that little bastard out. And you got a spring up there too. So if you go to CarQuest or Advanced Auto Parts, this is what you need for the rear brake line on this thing. That's the size anyway. Obviously, it's not long enough. So I have a small piece to take that up. So I ended up putting this in a vise to tap this out from the back, and we got it back up in there. So we'll go ahead and tighten that up, tighten that up. I have these two mounting bolts tightened up. And up there, tightened up to the brake pedal. And I just replaced this line that comes right there. And it goes to this T. So I'll get this tightened up and mounted back in place. There's actually some of those clips that, like one of them goes in that upper hole. One of them goes in that one, and then there's that one right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back together, and I'll be right back. All right, those are all tight. It's in the clips all the way right there. Okay, so now we're gonna tighten that bad boy and that guy, and I'll be right back. All right, both of those are tight, so now you put fluid in your reservoir right there. There's an access panel in your floor right there to do that. And then you come back to the passenger's rear and you crack open that bleeder, and you bleed passenger rear first, then driver rear. And then you come up to your passenger front and your driver front. They're all 4-wheel cylinders. These are drum brakes. And that's it on this. Bleed procedure is just like any other car. Best to have 2 people unless you have a hose with a check valve, then you can just do it yourself. Just make sure and keep checking this reservoir because it's not as big as what you're used to on some other cars. But like, subscribe, share us, ask questions. Deuces, on to the next project.